We are here tonight to look at what are the major shifts happening in your love life and in finances. And for some, it'll be career. Oh, this looks exciting. I cannot wait to dive into this reading. I've been looking forward to doing this for a couple weeks now, and we're finally here. Okay, so what can you expect in the next 30 days? Yeah. All right, which deck do I want to use here? All right. Now, I've been meditating, so I'm very tapped in, tuned on, the whole jazz. All right. Let me just pull this up on my screen here, and we can get going. Okay, big shifts. Woohoo! All right, cannot wait. All right, exciting. All right. Yeah. All right, hello, welcome in. All right, we're going to get ready for Virgo. The next 30 days, what can you expect in finances and career? And we're going to take a look at couples and singles. All right. Welcome in. Glad you're here. All right. Beautiful. Hey, Katy Perry. How you doing? I'm sorry. Hot Katy Perry. Okay. Love you. I'm just setting up my stuff for a second here. Oh, where have I been? Yeah, it's there was something that came up tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry that was a delay, but I'm here ready to get started. Okay. Let's do it. I know, people are like, are you even going up tonight? Absolutely, I'm going up. All right. I know it's a little bit later than usual, but here we are. Okay, let's do it. This is going to be exciting. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on here. My screen is frozen. Okay. Yeah, it's getting frozen there. All right, there we are. I'm like tap, 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 tap. All right, there we go. All right, which deck should I play with? The Modern City. I think we're gonna. All right. So I'm gonna start out with the main read. See what's going on in your love life and in general. Okay. And then we're gonna get into the finances, career. Oh, my screen just went out like that. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? All right. Technical difficulty here. Okay. Yeah, hello to you. All right, yeah, my thing just crashed on me. All right, here we go. Sound came back. All right, beautiful. Okay, hello. All right, hey Bijou, how you doing tonight? All right. All right, we ready? We ready, Freddie? Almost. All right. Let's see what major big shifts are happening tonight for you. Okay. Virgo. All right, this is Virgos. Next 30 days. What can you expect? All right. Now it's asking for my code here. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies, good evening. And gents, hello. All right, let's get this going. All right. I'm going to put, what are you keep going out for? What is happening here tonight? I have no idea what's going on. All right, let me make sure this is plugged in right. Oh, it's just weird. Okay. Yeah, some reason it keeps going out and I have no idea why. Oh, you want the disco ball going tonight? Yeah, let's turn the disco ball. This isn't for the disco. What is this for? Something else? All right, here we go again. Let me see. Where's the power at? Oh, it's about to die. Hold on. Is it on now or not? It's saying no. Is it on now? It's saying no. Where's the plug-in? Give me 1 second. I gotta find this out. What's going on here? Alright. What is that hooked up to? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna have to take that off, yeah. Alright, there we go. Did we say by the bell? Is it on? Is this working? I don't know. Does not tell me if it's going or not. Okay. Okay, yeah, I want to. Alright, give me a battery percentage here. Alright. So let me get out of here. Okay. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Alright, main reading, Virgo. Let's do your main reading. Let's see the general information. Talk about everything's on the table with me. I do legal, health, spirituality, finance, relationships, the whole jazz. Alright, let's see what the main reading wants to talk about, what it wants to address, and we'll take it from there. All right, hello, I'm Claudia St. John's, and this is Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. Welcome in tonight. Oh, I feel the love there in the chat. Thank you, ladies. Look at that. Very sweet. Okay. All right, let's do it. All right, what does Virgo need to know tonight? Or for the next 30 days? No. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Cancer here. All right. We have got Leo. Leo. Aquarius. All right. We got all water here now. All right. We have here Scorpio. Okay. And all fire is here. A lot of pages on the board here. A lot of fives. 55 is here. And 1111 is here as well. You got also 711 here. 711. We have 35. This could be somebody's age here. All right. We got 18. Hopefully no 16-year-olds are in here. What's that about? All right. So you could be born on the 3rd, on the 30th, on the 25th, on the 5th, on the 23rd, on the 11th, on the 7th, on the 31st. All right, what else we have here? We have 77 and 55 are showing up. Okay. Angelic numbers is 11, 11, 55, and 77. Look at that. Ooh, a lot of repeating numbers. So when I see a repeating numbers like this has got some important message here. So I'm paying attention. I'm clocking it already. Let me turn on the light here. All right. Are you guys able to see? What's with the delay with the camera? Hold on. What's going on here? Why is that? Why is that got a delay? I don't know. All right, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. All right, hold on. I don't know what's happening. I do not know what is happening with my stuff. All right. Just I gotta reset it. 1 second. All right. So the cards here I got out. All right, let me tell you what cards I got. So you can follow along if you like. All right. So, oh, wow, 3 likes already. Thank you, people. All right, so I have here the 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Wands, 7 of Wands. All right, what's in the middle here? 1, 2, 4, 6. So we got 7 cards. I need one more. All right. Some kind of emotional good news. You may be getting an invitation in the next 30 days. Some kind of invitation that's going to be very pleasing to you. All right. This is definitely going to make you happy. Yeah. Now, some of you, there is some kind of proposal coming around career or love. What is there? I'll find out. Yeah. We got definitely some good news coming in that's going to make you happy. Happy, happy. All right. That's the center of the reading. So we're starting out with friendship energy, where we're ending with this energy of guardedness, resisting something or someone. So, hey? All right. Well, you know, I don't like when 5s are showing up in a love read. I don't like 5s in general. 5s are always unwanted changes. They're like a minor form of the towers. Okay, the tower. 5s are the minors of the tower, is what I feel. All right. Let's see. What are you saying? What do you got here? So let's talk about it. All right. 3 of Cups. It's definitely looking like you got a lot of friendship energy around you. All right. This is feeling supported. Singles, you could be dating. All right. Couples, you could be on double dates, or you guys could be going to parties together or social gatherings. All right. Being seen as a couple. All right. Looks like good times here. Now, Virgo, starting out the reading right away, it's telling me you have a reason to celebrate, okay? Yeah, it's like you got this reason to celebrate. Some kind of good news, something you accomplished, something you're feeling good, feeling happy about, something. All right, but then now the story starts going left, all right? What's going on here? So we got 55 right here. We got 5 swords, 5 wands. So, okay. So, you know, there's 5 wands talks about, like, this is like conflict and competition energy. There could be like your egos are clashing with somebody. So let me first address this. Not all Virgos are on the same time. And by the way, cross watchers, welcome. And if you're just curious, well, hello to curiosity. If you are a different sign, you want to drop it in the chat, I'd love to hear from you. Okay. 5 of Wands is talking about like egos. There could be somebody that you're clashing with. All right. Like you guys are not seeing eye to eye on something. Now, not all you guys are on the same timeline. Okay. Some of you, this has happened. For some of you, this is happening now. And others of you, this is a yet. All right. So just respect the timeline, please. All right. Technically, this is for the next 30 days. So then we have the 5 of Swords energy. This is like, you feel like there could be, like, I don't know if this is you stepping into the 5 of Swords or this is somebody around you. But 5 of Swords is the energy of needing to win at all costs and something. All right. It's like, I don't care whose toes I step on, who gets mad. It's like, I'm looking out for moi. I'm looking out for uno. I'm looking out for number 1. Fuck everybody else, apparently. And this is why there's this conflict. Because you're not You're not happy about that. You're like, oh, hell no. No, you didn't just go there. No, you didn't just tell me that you're willing to burn a bridge for me so you can get a linen. That shit don't sit well with Virgo at all. All right. How many know? How many have this situation playing out right now? Let me know. How many got this going on right now? Somebody is getting on your last nerve. Somebody's acting really ignorant. You know, it's like, and you're like acting there. It could be acting disrespectful, saying or doing things disrespectful. Like, no consideration here whatsoever. And this is not sitting well with you. All right. Then we move to the Page of Cups here. Okay. This is where you're getting an invitation. All right. You got some good news coming in that's going to make you happy. And this can be a form of invitation or some kind of proposal made to you, whether it's through career or in love. Now, the thing about that with the Page of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups around this. So somebody, you get invited out or there's some kind of proposal being made here. But, you know, instead of like running with this energy, you're in your head about it. You're playing the what if game. You know, and it's like Seven of Cups is about, you know, being under an illusion. Not seeing things clearly. Now this can be like singles, like if you have your options, you're taking a look at options. But make sure that you're not under some kind of illusion or spell. Okay? Remember, not all glitter is gold. And now, couples, you could be sitting there, you know, because the Page of Cups is known for daydreaming. Okay? The Page of Cups is known for... it tends to idealize things. It doesn't really look at things in practicality form. It looks at things in idealized eyes. So here's a Page of Cups dreaming up things. You know, what if, should have, could have, would have. And it's like, you know, just thinking how it can be looking at the potential of something versus looking at the reality of things. And I see like there's a Page of Cups that's not ignoring the red flags here. All right. So keep your eyes open. You know, look for the red flags. Don't dismiss them because it looks like they're starting to add up. They're going to start adding up. Start clocking it. This is, if you start clocking the red flags, you're going to be able to make better decisions instead of ignoring it or being in denial about them. You're not crazy. You're not being paranoid. Yeah, there are some red flags, definitely. Whether, again, career or in love or in both. All right, now we go to Page of Wands. So you may have like a couple people coming in here, singles. Now, this could be the same person, okay? Couples, I don't know why your person's showing up as a page here. I don't like that for couples unless this is like a very brand new connection. 3 months, 2 months, 2 months or under. Even 3 months, I would be like still side-eyeing it. Why are they showing up like a page here? Yeah, so Page of Wands, there's definitely this, one person is asking you out, inviting you out to something, all right? Has a crush on you. Could be a secret admirer even for some of you, Virgo. Or maybe you're having, or maybe you got a secret crush on somebody and you're fantasizing about things. But it's like you're seeing things through, you know, rose-colored glasses. So be careful with that. Because like I said, there's a lot of red flags here that you're not taking note of. Page of Wands. There's some really hottie coming in. Flirtatious. This is very exciting energy. And it's like, this could be like a energy of a bad boy, bad girl kind of thing going on. But you're like, you're guarded towards them. Yeah. You're guarded towards them. You're like, Okay. Let's see where this goes. Where's my deck at? Okay, we're doing this one. All right. The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. What is going on here? So, you're stressing out. You're like second guessing yourself. You could be feeling insecure. That's why maybe you're coming off a little bit too guarded. Like you feel like this person may have selfish motives. Now, some of you could be stuck in a roommate situation, okay, that you're trying to get the F out of, and you feel stuck. All right, some kind of living arrangement you could feel stuck in, that you feel like you're limited or restricted, like you don't feel like you got much leeway here. All right. Like some of you could even feel cornered, pressured, like you got your back against the wall. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do about my living situation, and even about around work, we have you being cornered. What's going on here? All right, give me another card here. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're like an emotional Wi-Fi. You're picking up on things. You're very intuitive here. Definitely trust your intuition for the next 30 days. Some of you guys are tending to be a bit psychic, and don't dismiss it. Sometimes your antenna is tuned in, tapped on, turned on, and I feel like this is going to be the time when it's like that. All right? So if you feel like something's not right, something feels off, I would investigate. I would trust that feeling for sure. Yeah, my Queen of Cups is like my emotional Wi-Fi. She picks up on everything, whether you're a male or female here. Now, you could also be feeling stuck because it's not a desired place to be in, okay? But feelings keeping you stuck, possibly. The lack of direction and the connection could be an issue here. All right, give me a clarifier for this Queen of Cups here. All right, what do we have? Ooh, we got the Devil. We got the Devil with the Knight of Pentacles. What's this about? All right. Yeah. So this is telling me that this dynamic gets a little bit, it's not that easy. It's a little bit complicated here. There's like emotions, but there's also like there could be codependency here at its finest. You may, be addicted to somebody's attention, somebody's validation here, or somebody's sex even with the Devil. Materialism, or maybe somebody is, gives you a good living, and you don't want to really leave that because you have a good place with that material wise, but any other ways is very toxic. There's some old patterns showing up here. Yeah. Why is the Devil here, please? Tower. Look at that. Tower for the Devil. Oh boy. Okay, so why is the Tower here? So something comes to light here. Some kind of truth comes out. Four of Pentacles. You start closing off. Or this can be the truth, like why somebody's closing off to you. All right. Yeah, you're treading carefully here with the Knight of Pentacles. Um, huh. Yeah, you're taking it step by step and being careful here. Something with the devil affected got a tower energy. Now this can be like a breakup or something came to light. You could feel like the rug got pulled out from underneath you. And now has you very concerned. Like you're worried, should I be protecting my money? Should I be protecting my assets? What else do I need to protect here? What's going to happen to me? All right. All right. That's what I got. Tread carefully here with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there is some tower situation you're walking into. So if you feel like any situation is toxic, there could be some codependency, some devilish energy peeking up. It's being followed by tower. Tower is like sudden upheaval. Something suddenly changes. Could be a breakup, separation, even divorce. It could be like the truth coming out. You get some epiphany, insight to something. It's a game changer. The tower is a game changer. Things are never going to be the same after this tower. All right. Six of Pentacles. You know what? But I feel like this game changer though for you do got support. I don't feel like you're going to be left stranded. I do feel like somebody comes in for support. Somebody comes in to help you. This is somebody reliable, dependable. It could be somebody you work with or go to school with, or you know them from work or school. All right. Yeah, somebody's going to help you out here. All right. We have every sign, really. We got Earth, Gemini, Leo, all fire, all water. All right. And then we got, strong Capricorn there. Okay, that's your main reading, Virgo. All right. Now let's pivot to your finances. Let's take a look what's going on with your finances at this time and what can you expect around your finances for the next 3 days. And I'll also let you know what is working for you in your finances and what is not. All right. Hi, Cassie. How you doing? Oh, that's very sweet. Bless you right back, honey. Jula, I don't even know what to say to you. That sentence is not even coherent. All right. Finances for Virgo. Let's see what's going on right now. How is Virgo's finances current situation? Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Finances. All right. Oh, wow. Virgo. The Eight of Swords. Money's tight. You feeling a lot of pressure financially. You feel very limited, restricted right now. Like, okay, so let me say, so this card talks about that you feel limited or restricted doesn't mean that you are actually limited or restricted. This is a belief system or a thinking that's faulty, not that reality is really like that for you. Now, this can be also learned helplessness. You know, this is something that is in this energy of like looking at all the negatives around themselves, and then, you know, it's the card of playing the victim here. Yeah, you can feel like things are hopeless, helpless. You don't know what you're gonna do. All right, let's find out what is working for Virgo financially at this time in the next 30 days. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. So I love the Queen of Pentacles showed out for you. This is your Queen, Virgo. Okay. This is your Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is all about, this is a businessman, businesswoman who definitely nurtures their career goals. This is definitely about, being grounded and being practical about things. So this is like nurturing your environment, all right? Keeping balance your personal life and your career. Taking care of everything in your environment. Make sure your environment is something that is pleasing to be in, okay? Because that helps with your energy and your mood. So some of you may need to like spruce it up in some way, clean it up, maybe become a little bit more organized. By doing that, you're telling the universe you're nurturing your area, and the universe will reward you for that. Okay. This is stability energy. This is being grounded and being practical on your finances. That's what's going to be working for you. Not being hyper vigilant and not being in the fantastical thinking. All right, let's see. Let's see what is not working for you at this time for the next 30 days regarding your finances. The King of Pentacles. All right, so there could be a male energy around you. All right. Like, we did have codependency in the main reading. Like, trying to rely on somebody else financially. Or taking a lot of proclivity with a authority figure around you. And the impact on your finances. This can be like, right now, the King of Pentacles is all about, this is somebody that is, once they're committed to something, they stay committed. They have the follow through. They're very dedicated. This is all about, I'm going to be committed. I have follow through. I'm consistent, dependable, reliable. But, the energy is saying if you are not the King of Pentacles, don't pretend that you are. Be honest about your financial situation. Because the King of Pentacles is wealthy because he attained all his career goals. It's time to be more practical about your situation. Be a little bit more realistic. It's okay to be optimistic. So, watch your spending and all that jazz. Save for a rainy day. Those are things King of Pentacles would do. Okay. So let's find out. How's your finances look for the next 30 days? What do we got here? What is this? Oh, Lord. What's going on here? Ooh. We have the Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. I didn't expect 3 cards to come out here. Let's see what it's trying to say. So I do see some of you got money coming in fast. Okay. 5 of Cups. Yeah. But this is you worried about. 5 of Cups. You got money coming in fast. Okay. Or something takes off fast for you where, like, maybe a side hustle or some kind of thing you're doing. And it brings in, like, fast money. And 5 of Cups is now, sitting at a bar all alone, drinking regrets away. It's just like feeling disappointed. This is worried about losing something or actually lost something. Like a person or a thing. Okay? It's like, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Send that regret energy. It's like, why? Why? All right. Then we have the Ten of Swords. This is like something emotionally, mentally draining, exhausting. Some of you, this is like rock bottom. Some of you could be worried about hitting rock bottom. Or you can feel like things are pretty freaking shitty. All right, this is definitely not what I was thinking I was going to get for you, Virgo. So there's definitely concern around finances. You do have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Though I do see that. But all around it is this turmoil. You got Eight of Swords. Feeling limited, restricted, helpless, hopeless, right? I think, you know what, I think if you're coupled up and you guys have a stable connection, I think you guys are going to make it through fine. I think the people I'm worried about is the ones that are going through a conflict in the connection, or people that are like not independent financially. Those are the ones I'm a little bit concerned about. Don't spend money as fast as you get it. Don't spend more money than you have. Be careful. Don't act. Five of Cups is doing something because you become emotional about something. And so you say something or do something in the heat of the moment, causing you to end up in the Ten of Swords energy. Whether this is emotional shopping, gambling, I don't know what happens here, but something leads to the Ten of Swords. Something you're going to have regrets about, feeling very disappointed in. And whether this is a bad investment, didn't really do your homework about it, Ten of Swords. This is like feeling betrayal. This is something coming to a horrible outcome here. All right? So now, I'm not trying to scare you. What tarot is good for is to see the trajectory of the energy. If nothing changes, this is where it can go. So you, right now, you're here, you're gaining insight and foresight to a situation. So, you know, physics 101. If it's not fully observed yet, that means it's not written in stone. That means it's still changeable, malleable, moldable. All right? But the best way to have something change is to accept. It's to accept it and make peace with it. The more you want something to change, persistence leads to resistance. Resistance leads to more persistence. The thing is, will stick around more so. All right. That's what we got for you financially. All right, let's go to your career real quick. All right, who's resonating with that finance read? Anybody? You guys are all wealthy? You guys are all wealthy, doing good? Alright. Nobody doing bad in finances? Okay. Hey, Boredom! Hey, how you doing? What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Okay. All right, career. Let me ask a few questions here regarding your career. All right. All right, let's find out. Virgo, at your workplace, how do your coworkers, your work colleagues, your staff, your clients, how do people see you at your workplace? Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Okay, they see you on fire right now. They see you got a lot of things going on. Be careful, because Eight of Wands is like you're doing a lot, you got a lot going on, you're on fire, you got a lot of exciting things in the air, you got, this is like a lot of things happening at one time. Eight of Wands can lead to the Nine of Wands. That's like exhaustion, burnout energy. Where's my Nine of Wands here? And I'm going to do the a reading. By the way, Wednesday is Libra monthly. Okay, 11-ish. And I am still doing that Chiron / which 10 are you headed for? Okay. The 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. And that's going to be a very fun reading. I cannot wait. It took a lot of time to get geared up for that. All right. Where is my 9 of Wands? I can show you. Oh, here we go. All right. So 8 of Wands. You keep this energy going. You go to the 9 of Wands. Feeling burned out, exhausted, ready to give up. The 9 of Wands is almost like doing the same thing and expecting different results. It's almost like glutton for punishment. It's like you keep doing the same thing over and over again and then wondering why you're tired and exhausted. It's like you're not getting the results you're wanting. All right. Yeah, this is the 8 of Wands in this deck, and then 9 of Wands. This is the same card right here. All right. All right, let me ask this. How does your boss and management see you at this time? All right, how are you coming across to them at this time? For those that work for somebody. All right. Oop, 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 oop. What does it say? The Queen of Swords. All right. So they see you as somebody that is, very good in communication. They see you as somebody who's very unbiased and fair in decision makings. This is somebody that respects boundaries, that has boundaries with clients, with their coworkers, respectable. This is somebody that doesn't tolerate less than, It's like the Queen of Swords is very witty, to the T, to the point, very direct. All right, I like the Queen of Swords. All right, that's pretty good. That's how your boss or management sees you. And let me ask this. Are you up for a raise or a promotion in the next 3 days, Virgo? The Emperor. Hell yes, you are. Look at that. Emperor, bossing up. Yeah, some of you are not even aware that you are right now in line for a promotion or raise. But some of you, I feel like, already know it's coming. It's just been a matter of time when. Yeah, so something about the 4th could be significant. So we already passed up the 4th this month. Could be even August 4th could be significant. The 14th, the 24th. Even the 13th possibly. Okay. Today was the 13th. All right. Maybe some of you got some news about promotion or raise. Okay. All right, and let me ask this. Those that got a social media channel, are you likely to get bigger and better in the next 30 days? Let's find out, Virgo. No, one card will do. The Moon. No, there's a lot of uncertainty around that. Like some of you don't trust something about it yet. Maybe you don't feel 100% confident. Like you're not seeing something. Some of you feel like you're navigating in the dark when it comes to how it all works or something like that. Okay. And then let me ask this. Will some of you go viral in the next 30 days? Nine of Swords. No, I feel a lot of, a lot of anxiety and worry around that. Now, listen. Now, wait a minute. I take that back. Some of you can go viral, but if you do go viral, some of you will feel very anxious about this. Okay. Like, I mean, it's one thing to attain viral, but now it's like to maintain it. That's a whole other thing. A lot of people don't think about. Okay. So whether you don't or you do, there's a lot of a lot of fret and energy going on around that. All right. And so the people that are entrepreneurs, they're their own boss. What's going on? How does your business look for the next 30 days? King of Swords, look at that. Queen and the Queen of Swords. So listen, this is very interesting. You have the Queen and the King of Pentacles around your career and around your finances, and around your career you got the Queen and the King of Swords coming up, the dual couple. So you know what it's telling me? Your masculine and your feminine energy, balancing those out in different situations. Sometimes you need to lean with more feminine energy, and sometimes you're going to lean with more masculine energy is going to be key for you in the next 30 days regarding your finances and your career here. All right, so being in the King of Swords energy is like researching, going back to the basics, having a backup plan. Okay, this is researching, this is looking into stuff, this is learning as much as you can. This is like studying, this is looking at things objectively, not emotionally, but objectively. Doing analytics objectively. What is data saying for you? Okay, not relying on your emotions, but on objective data, the facts. All right. All right. And then let's see, what is your career advice here, Virgo? The Four of Swords. Okay. So, hard work is very great and all. It's awesome, being very driven, very motivated, very ambitious. That's great. But just as equally, making sure that you do take your breaks, that you do get enough rest and sleep in, because that is equally important. If you're running on empty fuel, it's like you're not operating on a healthy level here. And it's like when we rest, sometimes when we're quiet, just sitting in quiet, relaxing, sometimes that's when our best thinking happens. Sometimes it's just good to quiet the brain, Sitting with your thoughts for a minute, processing things. All right, so make sure you get your rest in, make sure you're eating well, sleeping enough, nurturing yourself. All right. No 7-day binges, 7-day working straight and then crashing. That doesn't really work out too well. All right, so that's what we got for your career. All right, now you're ready? Let's go into the love sector. All right. All right, let's take a look at the couples, and then we'll go to the singles, and then we'll do the 12 signs rundown. How is each sign coming towards you in the next 30 days? All right. Now, what boredom? Oh, at the casino? You went to the casino today? Oh, you go, I wish, but I hit at the casino. I'm confused. Did you go to the casino and you didn't hit? You wish you did? The only thing that goes viral is viruses with a good distribution network. Well, wow, that's pretty optimistic there. Not. Tell me how you really feel, Borda. Be funny. All right. Very good. All right, let's go to couples. All right, Virgo couples. Anybody in a connection? Nobody? That's great. All right, how many likes we got? We only got 5 likes. Oh, Virgo. All right, there's a lot of information coming out. So if you need to go back and watch it, be my guest. And if some of you get this reading 6 months from now, that means that there's some information still in this reading that you need to hear. Okay, if you were here, this is not by accident. There's something you're supposed to get from this. Or maybe not just a thing, but maybe a few things. Alright. Alright. Couples. Alright. Alright, Virgo, let me, you know what? I want to find out how you're showing up in the connection. Are you even, like, open right now to being in a couple thing? Are you guarded? Are you stressing out? What's going on with your energy here? And I just want to bring awareness to your current state of energy, because a lot of times we think we're one energy when we're not. And then we wonder why you're not manifesting things, or why things are going poo-poo around you. All right. So let me find out what energy my couple's Virgo is really in at this time to bring you awareness. The World. Ooh. The World, huh? All right. So what is this saying? That something is closing off, a cycle is closing off? Or are things pivoting here? Now, the World can definitely talk about a long-distance relationship. Couples, you could be, this could be talking about travels. Recently you traveled somewhere, or you're planning on traveling. Meeting up. All right, let's find out. The World. Why is the World here for Virgo? Let's narrow this down a little bit. The Chariot. Travels energy. All right, so you're like, some of you got travels on the brain, right? So some of you may be in a long distance relationship of some sorts, and you guys are planning to like meet up, or you're traveling towards your person, or they're coming to see you soon. All right. Maybe some of you guys are going on a cruise, or going on a road thing, road travel, train, automobile, plane, what have you. All right. So then let's find out. How does your person feel about you at this time? A 3 of Swords. Ew. What did you do, Virgo? Why are they in the 3 of Swords? What did you do? Who's a couple here? Any couple Virgos here? Anybody dealing with a Virgo? Any cross watchers here? Nobody's talking tonight? All right. You're lost. No worries. I'll just read them. All right, 3 of Swords talks about a third-party situation. This can feel they feel hurt. Okay. They can feel let down. This is definitely could be breakup energy with the World in the 3 of Swords. Definitely could be about breakup. All right. Or this person could be worried about losing you to a third party. That they're worried that this is coming to an end. Okay. Let's find out how you feel. The Four of Swords. So they're in the Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Look at that. You guys are almost mirroring each other to the T. Okay, so you're not happy either. Now, are you taking a break from them? Like right now you need some time alone to figure things out? Right now you're just thinking things through, processing things. Yeah, Four of Swords is about instability here, stress. Now, okay, I'm going to say something. So some of you may have came back. Some of you guys may have went on vacation and like now it's over or something. And it's just disappointing that it's over, okay? Yeah, some of you guys were on vacation and now it's like, ugh, now back to the hum and drum of life. All right. All right, let's find out. Where is this going for my Virgos? Where is this heading for my couples? Six of Wands. Woohoo! Riding high. All right, so I do see things improving between you guys. All right. I do feel like this is improving here. Now this is like, why is the Six of Wands here? Four of Pentacles. We got 44 out there. 7, 21. We got 3, yeah, 33, 44. So 4 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. What is that trying to say? Hold on. All right, well, while I'm thinking about this, talk amongst yourselves. Okay? All right. So, yeah, for Virgo couples, where this was headed, I got the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. I'm trying to see which way I want to spin this. No, what? Oh, you want a bit, but not rich man money. Oh, gotcha. Well, hey, a win is still a win, by definition. A win is still a win, honey. All right. So the 4 of Pentacles here, all right, into the 6 of Wands. Looks like this relationship is moving from guardedness and holding back into progress and recognition. It's like getting the sense of victory, okay? Like, yay, things are getting better here. It's like someone may be currently clinging tightly to the connection, all right? Yeah, somebody's clinging tightly to the relationship. They're like to their feelings, trying to control the situation, or they're trying to, or they're clinging tightly to the sense of feeling secure in a connection. Now, they may not want to risk being vulnerable because they're afraid of losing what they have. But I feel like the 6 of Wands here says the connection can move forward successfully, especially once somebody feels assured, reassured, and appreciated. All right? So this relationship is being protected and preserved, but it cannot remain emotionally closed off with this 4 of Pentacles. So where this is headed is toward a win, renewed confidence, and possibly making this relationship more visible and official. So we did have a Page of Cups in there. So some of you may be getting a proposal of some kind or an offering to take this connection to the next level. Now, I think you guys had the Seven of Wands in the main reading, and that can also be like some of you for the next level could be talking about moving in together, getting a place together. I don't know if you had the Four of Wands or not. I don't remember. But if you did, the Four of Wands could definitely talk about a home. All right. So the caution is that the Six of Wands right here can also need attention and validation. So one partner may be saying, I'm committed, but I need to feel, or I need to know rather, that you're proud of me, that you value me, that this relationship is actually going somewhere. All right, somebody needs to feel like, hey, I don't feel seen. I don't feel like I'm being heard in this connection. So in order for me to be committed, I need to know that you're proud of me, that you value me, and that this relationship is actually going somewhere serious. Overall, I would probably lean more to the positive side of this is like with the Four of Pentacles is holding on to the relationship and then overcoming the current issue with the Six of Wands. I don't feel like this is letting it go. I don't feel like this is letting go of the relationship. No, not with this hold energy with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to hold on, but they're like, I need to be seen. I need validation. I need some attention that you do want me, you do see me, you know, you're into me, and that this is really going somewhere. I need a victory, I need a win in here. Remember the main reading had the Five of Swords. I said somebody's out here needing a freaking win. But to another person that's causing conflict, because, you know, that can, depending, like somebody may see that, you know, so maybe how somebody's talking about it or phrasing it is coming off wrong. And Five of Wands is like, we're not seeing that. We're not seeing eye to eye on that. Like, I don't know why that would be an issue. Why would somebody be conflicted about validating your partner and, you know, making it more definite where we're going? Unless there's a lot of uncertainty, and I'm not getting uncertainty anywhere here. I don't know what. All right. So that's where this is going, okay? So this can be finally you get that recognition, and then you finally get that, yes, this relationship is going blah, blah, blah. And some of you may be getting that invitation, that proposal, that good news around that love, connection, that will make you happy with that Page of Cups we saw in the main reading, okay? All right, there you go. The signs we have here is Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn again, and Libra again. All right, those are the signs that showed up in this reading, but of course it could be any sign. All right, couples, if that resonated, hit that like for me. We're only at 5 likes. Really, nobody liked that reading? Where's the love? No love for me tonight. No. All right, singles. Let's go to singles, please. How much did you win, Boredom? Did you win over 100? Let me ask that. Because don't you owe me like $95 or something like that? Oh, that's good. I'm happy for you. 65. Gotcha. All right, singles. Let's see what's going on for my singles. Is there anybody for you in these next 30 days? Are you just going to be the hermit that you're known for, Virgo? It's like you were cursed with the Hermit Major Arcana card. You were meant to be a recluse forever. Aww. So just by fate, by astrology, if you were born as a Virgo, you're fated to be a hermit for the rest of your life. All right, everybody give me a thumbs up for that. Yay! No? No recluse in the cave thing is not working for you? Hmm. Yeah, boredom is like, apparently I'm a Virgo. Mm, I hear that. Yeah, we all feel like the hermit at times, for sure. Hermit is older, growing old, living in chastity, living in chaste. The hermit is somebody who hasn't had sex in a long time, haven't seen the genitalia of another person in a long time. hasn't hasn't touched genitals in a long time. All right, let's find out, singles. All right, with all the joking aside, we had 100 people in the room. Now it just went down to like 4. Oh really? No. Like fought with you? Like what do you mean? Like why? Don't pick it up that way. Don't put it down there. Put it up here. Like that kind of fighting, or what kind of fighting are you talking about? Okay, tomorrow's the end of the moving. That's relief right there. What kind of fighting are you talking about, though? That she was like bitching about how you were moving. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Don't put it over there. No. I said over here. No, you never said that. Well, okay, now I said it. Put it over there. That's like any woman, though. All right. When it comes to moving. All right, singles. I just had my ex clean out my garage for me. So, yeah, the first 5 minutes was like, all right, who's going to murder who first? And then we were cool. All right. Singles, bangles. All right, let's see. Okay, first let's find out, Virgo, singles. What energy are you really showing up in? Are you even open to dating? Huh? Like, seriously, like, are you just like, guys, have you, like, or even girls, like, now you have this long white beard that you don't even got trimmed. It's down to your belly. And not because you are trying to look like ZZ Top or anything, but you just haven't been grooming a long time. Let's see. Oh, the Emperor. Ooh, all right, my hat off to you, singles. Damn. You're like, I'm not messing around. I'm showing up like the Emperor. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So so by this time, you know what you're wanting. And I feel a lot of you singles are wanting something really stable. All right. My Emperor energy is somebody that is ready actually to be ready to get married. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the Virgos that are here tonight, single Virgos, you guys are looking for something that's going to go somewhere and be something serious. If you end up in marriage, that's bingo, bango. That's the end game, right? And a happy connection and a happily committed connection. Is that fair to say? All right. So then we got to find out who's showing up for you, first of all, and then how they're showing up. All right. Let's find out who's showing up for my singles. Now, you would want, since you're in this Emperor position, so who's going to make you an equal partner would be an Empress at this point. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. We're not really looking at the gender right now. But even my feminine are leaning in their masculine energy right now. They ain't taking bullshit. Alright, they're not settling. They're not chasing. They ask once, and that's it. Alright, this is somebody mature, stable, experienced, and knows what the hell they want, and knows how to get it done. Okay. So we have somebody that just came out, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. What the Royal Carnation? Who is this? So Ten of Swords is somebody that avoided a disaster. This is somebody that, if somebody was like in a bad place in life, things are getting better for them. All right, they may have avoided making a worse mistake in their life or something like that. Here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So that would be one indicator who this is. So if you meet somebody and you start talking to them and they said, you know, I just avoided making one of the biggest mistakes in my life, or they say, you know, I was like, I lost my job, I lost my home, I lost everything, and now I'm recovering. Something like that, to that effect. All right? Who's this person going to be? All right, let's find out. How do you see this person, Virgo singles? How do you see them? And I'm going to find out how they see you. You see them as a basket case? Oh, Lordy. Nine of Swords. For some of you, what is going on here? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing here. Nine of Swords. What is going on? You're losing your mind, or you're saying you're dealing with a basket case here. Somebody that is apeshit nuts. What the hell is going on here? All right, let's find out how they see you. All right. So I can get an idea what's going on here. They see you as a Page of Pentacles. All right. They see you as somebody like that's offering something tangible that you guys could build on. So they see you as somebody that is, you know, showing up. But here's the thing, though. Okay, this is being a Page of Pentacles is not really a compliment, because you're moving more slower than a snail. Page of Pentacles is very slow to commit. Very slow. Very, very slow. Alright, you get the drift? So, I don't know. This is like... Alright. So let me ask this. Are you guys going to be something? Is this going to turn into something? Or is this going to just flicker out? Flicker out, phase out. I'm saying. Queen of Pentacles. Do you have the King of Pentacles here? Oh, Emperor. Okay. So actually, I do like the outcome for you. Yes, this has a lot of potential to be something long-term and something stable. You hear me, singles? So I don't know what all this jazz is. Like, I don't know if you guys are two, you know, crazy people getting together and then you guys balance each other out. You guys become grounded, more stable as you guys have this person, you know, to like ground you a little bit, or you ground them a little bit. But yeah, if you nurture the connection here, if both of you nurture this connection, there is definitely potential to be something stable and grounded and practical that works. Now, I don't see a lot of emotions here, but that's okay. If this is somebody that you can tolerate, you see that you can have a future with them, you know, feelings can grow later. I don't see a lot of feelings here. Feelings is not the big thing here. But if you're showing up as the Emperor, that's not your really motivation. Your motivation is that you want somebody that adds to your stability not you know, causes havoc or causes instability. You want somebody that, as long as you can be stable with this person, that's now you're looking at them as an option. All right. So this can't be something. So I think to hear the story is that you're gonna meet somebody, and right away you might think, "Oh my God, this person's a big mess. What am I doing?" This person sounds like a big mess. Oh my God, what did I get myself into? But just to be fair, they're in the Ten of Swords. You guys are like in the similar energy all the way through this. So they're in the Ten of Swords, you're in the Nine of Swords. So the Ten of Swords in reverse can actually be the Nine of Swords. So you two people are crazy as it is. And I'm joking, of course, but you understand what I mean? Your energies are going to be very alike. Like, you're not coming across like some shining armor here. You're wanting something long term and something stable, but you're not showing up as somebody like the Emperor. You're showing up in this Nine of Swords. They're showing up in this Ten of Swords in reverse, which is another form of saying Nine of Swords, basically. All right. So you're going to have your war stories. They're going to have theirs. All right. But then you are offering something tangible, and if they bite, if they like what you're offering, this can actually be something. Okay? All right, there you go. So what signs we have here? We have Aries. We got all Earth, really. We got Gemini, Gemini again. Yeah. And Capricorn. But all Earth is here. All right, singles, but it could be any sign. I have not heard one Virgo all night. What is going on? All right. They're just watching intently. All right, singles. All right, let's now go to the rundown. Yeah, I started too late. I had a crazy situation going on, and I had to protect myself in some ways here. All right. So 12 signs, rundown, Aries to Pisces. Let's see how each sign is coming towards you in the next 30 days, Virgo. All right. I'm gonna speak from their perspective, or maybe I'm just gonna speak from a bird's eye perspective, bird's eye view. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Aries to Pisces, how they're coming towards you in the next 30 days. Yeah, we keep it like that. All right. How they coming towards you, how they coming towards you. All right, how many minutes are we in? 78, so we're 1 hour and 18 minutes in. Gotcha. All right. All right, ready? All right, let's start with Aries. All right. Virgo and Aries. Let's see. All right, Aries. All right, ready? Aries, the Nine of Cups. All right. So I feel like Aries sees you as their wish fulfilled. Okay. And they love the sex if you guys are sexual. All right. They feel very happy and satisfied with this connection right now. Hopefully they don't become complacent. Hopefully there's still room to grow here. All right. What about Taurus? Taurus, there could be a new Taurus coming in for you. This is going to be very exciting. This is going to be like fresh energy. They could even be younger than you. And this is somebody, this is somebody very flirty, a lot of messaging between you guys, a lot of communication right off the bat, even sexting possibly. This is like fun, flirty energy. And if you're with a Taurus, yeah, I just feel like you guys are keeping it light right now. Okay. What about Gemini? 2 of Wands. All right. So for the twins, we have the Two of Wands. So hopefully Gemini is not dealing with you. I feel like somebody here needs to make a decision. Okay, I feel like with Gemini, I could feel like they have one foot in, one foot out. All right, or they feel this way about you, that you're not really, haven't decided to really be all in. All right, and hopefully they're not dealing with you, or are they saying you are? I don't know. But also with this Two of Wands energy, like this is also like things are like things are like kind of stuck here, stuck. Yeah, with the so who is this? We have, wait a minute, Aries, Gemini. Who is this? Wait, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Gemini. So Gemini, things can Virgo, things can feel stuck with Gemini. Like somebody's staying in their comfort zone too long. Somebody's is scared to go further, staying in their comfort zone. All right, and if you're dealing with a Cancer, we have here the Lovers, lover. So this is like definitely a strong connection. This is definitely mutual attraction, a lot of physical attraction here. This is lovey-dovey, affectionate, kisses, hugs, all the good stuff here. All right, between you and Cancer, Virgo. And then what about you and Leo? We have the Two of Pentacles. So you can feel like Leo is juggling you at times, or you feel like Leo is coming off too busy. Okay? You're always busy, busy, busy. Hopefully they're not fake busy, because that would suck. All right, and hopefully that, yeah, like I said, you could feel juggled. Now, hopefully that Leo doesn't have two. All right, let's go now to Virgo. Virgo with Virgo. Okay. We have here the Five of Pentacles. All right. So this can be definitely a connection that is struggling, going through some challenges. This can be having money issues or health issues that are affecting the connection or situation in a negative way. All right. This can absolutely be feeling abandoned. Somebody got put out in the cold, or you had to put yourself out in the cold. All right. Feel like somebody abandoned you. Virgo. So you can feel like Virgo abandoned Virgo. All right, there you go. And then now let's go to Libra. The King of Swords energy here. So, now this person can come off a little bit emotionally cold, all right, for the next 30 days. All right, so it's like a lot of time you're going to have to guess how they feel about you. All right, and then if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Last Judgment. All right, this is actually Scorpio's major arcana card. Just look at that synchronicity right there. So, Virgo, I feel like this energy with Scorpio is going to have to, so some kind of truth, it came out. Something came to light here. So, some kind of thing came to information. So now, you can't unsee, you can't undo what happened. So, somebody got a wake-up call, all right? So now, what are you going to do with what you've seen or what you heard, all right? Things cannot continue as they are, so what are you going to do about this? All right, so somebody needs to make a judgment call. All right. Let's go to Sagittarius. Virgo and Sagittarius. All right, let's find out. We got the Queen of Wands. All right, Sagittarius is queen right there. All right, so yeah, I feel like they're they feel like you're sexy. They feel a lot of passion towards this energy. Sexy, very attractive energy, and the Queen attracts. The Queen doesn't chase. So I feel like this is a very confident person, very sexy, got it going on. All right. I feel like the connection is on the up and up. So what about with the Capricorn, Virgo? Six of Swords. All right. So I'm going to give you two things with the Six of Swords. Okay, so Six of Swords can talk about moving in together, looking for a home, and trying to, move in together. Or this can be moving out. And if things were in a rocky place, I feel like you guys move this connection to a calmer. I feel like things get better. Things improve here between you and a Capricorn. Okay? Except the ones that are moving out. Even the moving out is improvement in some way. All right. Now let's go to Aquarius. The Queen of Cups. Okay. So I feel like this Aquarius has a lot of feelings for you, and they trust the situation. They trust this connection. All right, that's very cool. And then Virgo, Pisces, we have the Ace of Cups. There could be a new Pisces coming in. All right, or this is renewing the connection. All right, renewing the connection, and it's like I feel like a lot of social good times with the Pisces. All right. All right, then that's your 12 signs rundown. All right, there you have it, Virgo. And that was your monthly. Hi, Richard. Richard, you're a Pisces? Oh, okay. Yeah, boredom is a Pisces, too. All right, welcome in. All right, well, that was pretty much it. All right, so we can go into the chat if anybody has a question or anything. Keep it open for 2 minutes. If nothing going on, then I'm going to close it out. Boredom, you want to talk about anything? What's going on with you, Richard? What do you mean tell you anything about love life? Let me ask you this. Are you single or are you in a connection? Boredom, will the fighting and bickering end? No, I don't think it'll end. All right, but I'll ask Tarot for you since that's your question. I don't think because it sounds like a personality thing that, oh, you're single? Okay. All right, I'll do you right after boredom. All right. All right, let's see. Boredom wants to know whether bickering and fighting ends. Yes or no? Wait, let me use a different deck. All right, this is cleaner. All right, that had Virgo energy all over it. You might get a lot of hermit energy out of that one. Just teasing. All right, here we go. Queen of Cups in reverse. No, it's not going to end. This is an emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, lack of trust, and lack of direction of where this connection is going. And if, like I always said, if somebody doesn't feel safe and secure in a connection, not safe meaning, oh, I'm worried about somebody beating me, not that kind of safe, but safe that the other person is not going to just one day just drop you like a hat, If you don't feel safe and secure, there is going to be a lot of inner turmoil in some way coming out, bleeding out. All right. Queen of Cups is like more, this is one person investing more emotionally than the other person. And whenever the power dynamic is off like that, it's never, I don't feel it's ever going to be stable in that way. Yeah, I mean, this is not breakup energy. I'm just saying for right now. For right now. And this can, and you know, like I said yesterday, this can still grow into something. All right. I just feel like right now there's a lot of emotional immaturity, you know. And listen, you could be that good influence around her where eventually she picks up your. I don't know how influential you are, but if you have these positive influences, and like I said, you can have a good impact on this person. So you know things could be still too early here. All right, and that's what I'm feeling intuitively. It doesn't matter if you know them for a while. All right, let me do now. Even if she's quitting, quitting what? Quitting what? Quitting you? Quitting what? She's not quitting you. You're silly. Oh, meth. Well, no. If she is quitting that, I would think that you could be a very good support system. Isn't like I would seem right now she would need all the support she can get because that would be very challenging to do something on your own. I don't know this. You know, that would be my take on it. Like somebody going through that. I don't know how difficult it is to get off of meth, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of. I heard I don't know how the meth is these days, but 20 years ago when people were like off of meth, they would always cry like nonstop. So I feel like there would be a lot of emotional issues going on. Oh, really? Misery loves company. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that. So you can feel like the odd person out. Yeah. Well, again, you know, you got to make a judgment call. You know, do you feel like this person's messing around with other people when she's high? Do you feel like this is somebody that, or does she just likes to get high with other people? That's a big difference. Um, you know, I mean, some people do very scrupulous things to get high. I mean, so you got to use your judgment call on that. All right, let me go to Richard. Huh? Oh, you do? Now, okay, let me ask you this. Have you found evidence of that? Has she ever told you she did scrupulous things for that? Have you found evidence of that? Or you just assume because you've seen it on TV that this is how meth heads act like, so now you're projecting? She's moving out of your place? I am totally confused, boredom. So if she oh, okay. Well, I guess that's gonna suck, you know? I mean, but you know, just remember though, and I know this sounds like a cliche, and I really am not saying that to repeat a cliche, but rejection is divine's way of redirecting you. At the time, it doesn't feel like that, but trust me, every time you know when I'm going through a breakup with somebody, it's like, oh my god, you know, oh, you want the person, but always in hindsight, every freaking time in hindsight, like, oh my god, thank God I didn't end up with them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I swear to God. So there's somebody else out there for you. All right. This was just something temporary, if that's what it was. Or maybe this is not the right time. Maybe, she has to go through her stuff, you got to go through your stuff a little bit, and then if it's meant to be, you'll find each other, right? You never know. All right. All right. So, Richard, you said you're single. So let's find out what you got going on in your love life. All right. Richard, love life. Hold on. Let me put this queen back in here. All right. Thank you for being patient, Richard. I apologize about that. All right. What's going on with my Richard and his love life? Is there anybody showing up here? All right. What's going on? Who's showing up? Anybody? Okay. Uh-oh. Four of Cups. You don't like... Okay, so you're going to have people, coming at you, but you're just not going to like how they come at you. You're not going to like how they're offering things at you, how they're offering what they're offering. You're going to be like, that energy, MEH. Meh. I could leave it. It's not up your alley. But you know what? I wouldn't beat yourself up for that. Because, if the person isn't a right fit, don't force it. If you're feeling like they're not coming right at you, they're not offering something that you're really interested in, you got to respect that. I know some of us are tired of being single, and I get that. But, it's just always accept it and make peace with it. That's the quickest way things change. The more you don't want to be single, the more I feel people remain single. I don't know. I mean, unless somebody tells me a story otherwise, I don't know. I just think, but it's like, yeah, I've been single for 20 years and I've been accepting it. So when is that my person coming in? Yeah, I don't know. You gotta ask, like, with this Four of Cups energy, are you being too picky? Are you being too selective? Sometimes you gotta give somebody a chance. So I would make a rule. And if you're being picky or not. All right? Maybe you don't realize that you are. Okay, so that's fair enough. Maybe you should say, I will at least go out on 2 dates with people and give them the benefit of the doubt, or 3 dates. Okay? And then just depends on if you don't want to pay, you can meet at let's go to a park, or I don't know, something that works with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Four Cups, because you're not liking how it's coming. You're not liking how it's being offered to you. So I'm just wondering if you're being too picky. Let me ask what the advice for you is, okay? Hold on. So what is the advice for Richard at this time? Let's give him the best possible advice that he can do to start getting dates, or just going out, putting himself out there. All right, let's see. What do I got here? Seems like a book. All right, 3 cards. Let's see what this is saying. We got the 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. All right. So the 3 of Wands is like you're looking out, because the whole story of the 3 of Wands is that you're on top of the hill and you're looking out. You're looking out to the valley. And it's like you're waiting for the ship to come in. You're waiting for the one to show up. So that sounds like somebody that's a little bit waiting, maybe too idealistic, or maybe... See, a lot of times when people show up, like that phrase, like a diamond in the rough. Sometimes a diamond is in the rough, and sometimes it takes a good eye to spot one that somebody still could be a diamond. So I think you would still. So notice there's 3 of Wands here. I do see there's 3 people, 3 potentials showing up for you. Then we go to the 2 of Swords. This is where you're like emotionally detached or you're avoiding it. This is really not. This is like a being. This is you using stalemate energy as a defense. Okay, do you hear me? You're using that as a defense. It's some kind of protection measure. If I avoid being emotional here, if I avoid really seeing this, if I really avoid giving into this emotionally, but you doing that, people sense that and they can tell when you're not really into that. You know what I mean? What does this say? Hold on. Waiting. Could be waiting energy. Hold on. What does this say? Not sharing their feelings. Unable to reach an agreement. Wait a minute. Need time to trying to make trying to make what? Trying to make head of things. Wait a minute. I don't know what that's saying. All right, what else is it saying? Scared energy. All right, hold on. Emphasizing the okay, it says emphasizing the something of honest and open communication and to have clarity in a relationship. So this is somebody being closed off. They're not even open and honestly communicating. Somebody feels your resistance. This card says impasse, truce, sitting on the fence, crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices, stressful decisions, opposition, need to face your fears, being torn between 2 relationships. So this is the energy, like, I'm just going to sit back and avoid to make any real decision or to invest really emotionally because it's a defense mechanism. So you're doing this on a defense mechanism. You're waiting for the one and you're like closed off to everybody else. 2 of Swords is being closed off emotionally. And then 8 of Pentacles, hey, I'm focused on work. I'm focused on projects. I got other things to do. So stop waiting for the one, all right? Because you're idealizing, okay, how that's going to work. And I were you, I would right now look for diamonds in the rough. This person could be a diamond. I want you to think this person still could be a diamond, and I want you to go on at least 3 dates in some way, fashion. If you can, give them a real chance. And be open. Don't be closed off. Don't be judgmental. Don't judge it. Take judgment out of it. What you see is information. It's not a judgment call. It's information. Okay? I want you to get out of this fear that you sitting on the fence is your way of protecting yourself, Richard. Now, I were you, I would ask, what must I believe about myself to be acting this way? Why would I need to sit on the fence about things? How is that benefiting me? What must I believe about myself? Maybe, usually the top 3 answers is that you feel unworthy of love. You don't feel like you're good enough. You don't feel you deserve it. Or you're feeling insecure. Those are usually the top. And just be honest with it. And then, why? You definitely deserve love. Why wouldn't you? So you got to start being your own advocate. I do deserve love, and it's okay to take a chance. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. Nothing that you can't handle. You're not going to go insane, you know? So, all right, I hope that helps you. All right, so the cards is showing me that and listen, there's a lot of people that do that. Like, we don't like how they're offering it, and I do that too. Like, yeah, oh, I'm really good at that one. Yeah. But you know, those are you're making people jump through hoops because you don't really want, you know, you're trying to protect yourself, or maybe you're fearful. I don't know. It's one of those. You know what? I would look at it this way. Why don't you just hang out with them and not expect anything right now? Not expect anything, and just go out and just have a good time. All right? Try to get at least 3 dates going with the same person or 3 different people and see what happens. You know? Just don't have any expectations. Don't be judgmental. You're just collecting information. You're just collecting data. All right? And then, because I do see that you have like 3 people, but I see you're waiting for the one. Just get that out of your head. There is no the one. The one that is you give a chance to, and then they give a chance back. All right? That's the one. That's going to be the one right there. Right? Yeah. I see you getting offers. Somebody's like offering, and you just don't like it. You just don't like how they're offering. You're like, nah. All right, you're now, you know what, Richard? You could be focused on the one that you couldn't get. And that's maybe you're stuck on that person, someone from your past. Is that what's happening? Is that what it is? You're stuck on a person from your past, and you're measuring everybody to this person because you're waiting on for that ship to come back rolling in? Huh, Richard? Look for God in her. You're silly. Do not look for God in her. do not do that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, actually, I think he's stuck on somebody, and nobody else will do. And I don't think he's here anymore. I don't know. Or maybe he's not going to admit to that. That's fine. You don't have to admit to us, but did I just call you out on something? Possibly. That's why nobody would do it, because you're not like... And listen, isn't it always the case when we have feelings for the past person? It's like, it seems like nobody else would do. And then once you get over them, you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't go with that. It's such a mind fuck. Oh my God. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's like, let's skip all that process. Let's skip all that bullshit mental fuck and just tell yourself, this person is better than that last person, even if you don't, it doesn't go anywhere. It's still good to get out and about. Get through that barrier that you're keeping yourself back. All of you people, get past that barrier. Whatever your reason is, like, oh, I won't try new people. Stop it. Stop playing that game. You're wasting time. Oh, I could be right. Oh. All right. All right, so just get past that barrier. All right, honey? you know, you're gonna, I know, when you're ready, maybe when you're ready, it'll be more open to you, okay? It's not that I don't see lack of options. I see you just not being content with them. Yeah. All right, you're welcome. Yeah, good luck to you, sweetie. All right, you guys, I'm going to close this one out. All right. Boredom, it was nice chatting with you. And then tomorrow is your last day with the moving situation. And I wish you good luck. Try to be nice. Try to get along. And then find out, does this, yeah, you know, and sometimes just letting a person go and see what they do, you know. Sometimes giving them letting them go is when they realize, oh, I had feelings for boredom all along. It's, you know, sometimes that's how it happens. So just trust the process. If it's time to separate, accept it, make peace with it. That's how things quickly change. If you keep resisting it, it'll keep lingering around. All right? Trust the process. You might not realize that's going to be your quickest way to get what you're really wanting. It doesn't seem like it, doesn't feel like it, but it may be. All right? All right. Much love to all of you. Thank you for the people in the chat room. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Richard. And you know, listen, and that could be a very tough situation. And there's no specific time when you're supposed to be over somebody. She could have had such an impact on you that nobody measures to her. You know, I mean, but you got to understand that sometimes our brain fucks with us. So as great and all that she was, and much respect to her, you know, just be aware of that. The brain tends to fuck with us like that. All right? You don't, sometimes you gotta talk yourself into doing something, you know? You can't listen to your brain. Your thoughts lie to you. Your emotions lie. And your belief systems, your negative belief systems are always trying to trick you. They're trying to keep you in the negative disposition because a negative belief wants to survive. It'll do anything to trick you to stay in this negative belief because they're self-perpetuating mechanisms. They don't want to die. They'll even trick you with positive reimbursements to keep you around in the negative. So understanding that, it's all mental fuck. All right? So you just got to fight through that mental turmoil. It's hard, but you can do it. If you're ready, say you're ready. If you're ready, say I'm ready right now and I'm going to do it. All you do is you make a decision. Everybody, you make a decision. I'm done with the ex. Even if I have feelings, I'm moving on. All right, I got to think about me now. It's about me and my peace of mind. We're not getting younger, so no disrespect to anybody, but I'm going to put myself out there and give it a go. I'm not going to try to be picky. I'm not going to be fussy, but I am not telling you to tolerate BS. I'm not telling you to deal with people that don't really want to be with you. No, I'm not doing that. But if somebody really steps up that acts a little bit decent, yeah, give it a try. You know, or just like have no expectations. You know, just right now, I don't know what I'm wanting. Just be honest with people. I don't know what I'm wanting, you know, but if you want to go out and see what happens, yeah, I'm down. Let's go out. Yeah, I worry about you, Richard, and I want the best for you. I really do. I really want the best for all you guys. So yeah, just be kind to yourself. You know, sooner or later, hopefully sooner than later, you'll get tired of being alone, so much so. But sometimes we're so good at making excuses, you know. Just remember, this is all mental fuck. So catch that, catch those negative beliefs trying to keep you trapped in a loop. And if you want to be out there, then be out there. You can do it. You can do it. You can have this. You got people out there that are in their cards. They're in energy. You just got to be open and willing. All right. Yes. Can you tell me anything about my job really quick? Like, what do you mean about your job? What about your job are you concerned about? That you'll have one? That you want a promotion? What about your job? You just want to know what energy is around your job? All right, what energy is around Richard's job? Can you tell me anything about my job? All right, let's see. Tarot, let's tell Richard something about his job. All right, ready? All right, what do we got here? All right. This card came out again. The Three of Wands. This was in your love reading I just did for you. It came out again in your job. Three of Wands. All right. So the Three of Wands is about, you know, so if you've been working hard at something, you're finally going to see results. You're finally going to see your ships coming in. So if you planted seeds in the past, you've been putting time, energy, effort into it, you're finally going to see the results where your ships start coming in, okay? This is expansion and growth. This is like you're one wand away from having the Four of Wands, all right? That's reaching a milestone. That's reaching some kind of stability, all right? Something to celebrate, all right? All right, Richard? What else does this say? It says, keep your eyes on the big picture, the bigger picture, having patience, doing a vision board, having expansion and foresight into a situation. I feel like you have foresight into a situation, all right? And that's your power right there. Something is on the horizon for you regarding your job, all right? Something big is on the horizon for you regarding your job, Richard. Okay, so you're going to have foresight into a situation, and that's going to be your benefit. Things are improving around your situation. So like I just said, if you've been investing time, energy into something, you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing your ships coming in. All right? Like example of that, let's say you're on social media and you created a channel and you've been like for 9 months digging away at it. Finally, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to see the results finally that you've been wanting. All right? That's an example. This, whatever your thing is in doing, this is progress. This is improvement. Again, you're one wand away from having the Four of Wands. A milestone. Some kind of success. All right? Some kind of stability. All right? And that's where I'm going to keep it. You asked for a generic answer, and that's what you got. That's very detailed energy I gave you, actually. I didn't just say it's going to be good. You might not understand what I'm saying now. Just sit with that, okay? Just sit with it, all right? Play it back a couple of times. This is having foresight into something. Maybe you are feeling inspired and you've been doing something that, oh, I know I'm going to be the best candle maker, and you've been doing candles, Keep going at it. There's something that you have a foresight into, and this is going to be your thing. All right, you're welcome. How is it going to go? I just told you your ships are rolling in, like improving, progress. You're 1 away from having 4. The 4 of Wands is like reaching a milestone, reaching some kind of success. 4 Wands is stability in a career, stability at a job, reaching a milestone. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's not like I said the 2 of Wands, you got to make a decision. You can go this way or you can go that way. Good luck. You're so close. You're so close to having it, reaching that goal. Yeah, like the one, right? Tell the boss, step up before you walk. Having some kind of foresight. Yeah, because the 3 of Wands is all about having that bird's eye view. Like having, you're on the top of the hill, you see down into the whole valley. You got some kind of insight, foresight to something. All right? If that's not the case, then things are just improving. There's room for expansion and growth, meaning you can grow in this area. It's not a dead-end job. All right. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. You understand what I'm saying? All right. If you don't, just mull it over. I don't know what to tell you. Or come back in a next time with a different, more specific question. All right. We can explore this again in the near future if you like. No worries. Okay? You're a Pisces, act like it. Pisces are dreamers. He is acting like it. That is actually a good point. Listen, 3 of Wands, having foresight. This is having a vision. He is a Pisces. That's all about visioning, having a vision. But with the 3 of Wands, okay, so very important. I'm glad you brought that up, Boredom. You actually helped me right here. Instead of just having a vision of something you want to do, Richard, the 3 of Wands talks about taking action towards it. Okay? So if you have something in mind, stop visioning it and actually start taking steps towards it. All right? Do one thing you can do today that puts you in, that you can start taking. And then again tomorrow, and again, and then you'll have momentum going. So it is about taking action right now towards the thing you have a vision towards. All right? I don't know where you're at in your life, so I don't know how to say these things because the cards have like 50 different meanings. So that's why a more specific question, I would have to narrow it down more specifically. All right? So either take action, you're having foresight, there's progress, there's room to grow, you're so close. I don't know. A more specific question would help. Okay. Yes. Oh, look at Felix. Look at Felix's hair. Oh, look at Felix. Felix wants to go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk, buddy? He's so sweet. Oh, he's so funny. All right. You look like a cow, honey. You're like black and white, like a little cow. All right. Here you go. All right. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. That was my fault. Oh, no, it's my fault. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know. I love you too. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you more. Okay. All right. Good night. Take care of yourselves and each other.